gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The following videos contain material that is not appropriate for young audiences or stuck-up assholes.
Hello. Yeah. Look what they LDN gave me. Look how nice. Look. Show. Look how get it on the LDN. Happy early Mother's Day to the real boss of the LDM network, Ms. Ria La Loma, who just walked in. What's up, mi gente? How's everybody going? I apologize that I couldn't be here last week. Been crazy at work. I just want to make sure that share the show. Sorry, wrong network. That they're going technical. Anyway, what's up, everybody? It's Raphael G. It's the R&R Show. It's the Mother's Day special. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been in contact with me the last few weeks. A lot of good things are hopefully going to start happening that not only would benefit myself, but it would also benefit LDM because where I come from, wherever I go, LDM will be going with me. I'll be showing them love as much place that made. And thank you, everybody, for following me on TikTok. Get 20,000 followers. Hopefully. Can I get an applause or something, man? Why you always hating on me?
Oh, I'm typing.
Evelise, how you doing? Everybody's logged on. We are live. Come on, people. Let's go in. I'm going to start sending y'all messages. Y'all don't like it when I send y'all messages and everything. I'm going to keep sending y'all so y'all can... I'm bothering everybody and shit, you know? I don't understand why Facebook doesn't put the watch party back. It's that.
Yeah,
Okay?
they need to, man.
Yeah, this is
Because I'm tired of going down the list, you know?
yeah, exactly.
Or at least put select all. At least give me that button.
Yeah, give us that. Give us that option. Give us that option. Again, Rosa, thank you for watching, mommy. I'm back. Rosa was upset because I didn't show up last week. She was like, hey, what happened? Typical Spanish lady. What happened? I was like, mommy, I had to work, you know. I got to do. But again, thank you everybody who's watching and following me on TikTok, following me on Instagram, following the show. Barbara, how you doing? Margie, what's up, babe? Thank you everybody who's been following us. A lot of good things starting to happen. Not getting money, in case everybody think, oh, he's making the money. And then, no, things are happening so we can hopefully start making money and start putting the brand out there. The comedian Raphael G. now an official famous who helped me get all that done. They paid for everything. Shirts, the billboard, all that stuff. Hopefully. But with that, thank you, Charlie. With that, I want to say happy early Mother's Day. This weekend, I'll be at the Brava Lounge for the pre-Mother's Day comedy show. You're more than welcome to show up. But we got a lot of stories to talk about. I want to jump on the coat of the last show, the Latino Ruido. Big shout out to my Boricua brother there. And, I heard the conversations they were having about Mother's Day and all this stuff and everything. I'm going to let y'all know right now. For many years in my life, I thought that money, shout out to my sister Barbara and my nephew, what's up? I thought that money, Charles, I know you're going to agree with me on this. Many years I thought money came from my mother's toto.
No, the pelitos, right?
Yeah,
the pelitos.
for many years, I actually thought that money came from my mother's toto. I'm keeping it as real as I can keep it. When I was younger, like 5, 10, whatever, Ma, can I have $5?
Mm-hmm.
But I would get the money, but then after a while, I was like,
Déjame contar los pelos. Espérate, 1, 2.
yeah, like I used to be like that. Doesn't it hurt to get money out of your toto? For many years. Look, listen, I'm going to drink out of the official R&R Show.
Well, you're a lefty, eh?
Actually,
Oh, you see? Hey, I help a brother out.
yeah, for many years, I really thought money came from my mother's toto. I really did.
I used to be like, man, my mom got a lot of pelitos.
Yeah, like
she paid the rent and everything.
Let me explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, that, like I said before, Latina women train from a young age to handle things in life and then use it on us and punish us when they start from a very young age because their mother teaches them, you teach your kids, and so on and so on. Novelas are not for entertainment in a Spanish household.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's get that straight. Novelas are not entertainment or in a Spanish household. Novelas is a training manual for Latina women all across the world. Okay, I'm going to make this very clear to you. Novelas is a training mechanism that is used to brainwash Latina women to become the most emotional creatures on the planet Earth. Plain and simple.
Yep.
Plain and simple. I'll give you an example. Tell me if I'm lying, ladies and gentlemen. How many times your mother will be watching a novela, tranquila, nice and calm on the couch after she just finished cooking, cleaning the house, making sure you all took a bath, okay? Making sure you were all ready for next day of school, and she's sitting down to get those 2 hours of the night that she wants from 9 to 10, 10 to 11 before the news came on. How many times has your mother or grandmother sat down on that couch and you said to her, Abuelita, I'm still hungry? How dramatic did they get that you're bothering them when they're watching a novela? How many times? Come on. If you're watching the show, you can comment. All the time. My mother did it, my grandmother did it, my ex-wife did it. Hey, listen, I need to talk to you about something. Déjame tranquila. Déjame ver la novela, yo no te estoy molestando, por favor, maldita sea, puñeta. I know I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. All the fucking time. All the fucking time. Ma, I'm not going to school today. Ay, puñera, porque tú me haces sufrir. Todos los días me molesta. Tú sabes que esta es la hora de déjame tranquila. You know I ain't lying. I know I ain't lying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Se murió Clarissa. Who's Clarissa? Is somebody we know? No, Clarissa era novela. Clarissa Moreno se murió, la mataron. Fue para la puta esa Julia que la jodió. Julia fue que la mató. Yo sé que fue Julia. Porque ella quería coger a José y a Héctor a la misma vez. ¡Es una puta! No, I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. I want to clear out a debate that I had with a couple of Dominicans hours ago. I love my Dominican people. One of my very good friends, close to me like a sister, Barbara, who's watching this show, is Dominican. I love her to death. But honey, you need to talk to your people. You need to talk to your people like tomorrow. Get it straight. Dominicans did not create hookahs. Let's get one thing straight. Dominicans did not create hookahs. The Turkish people out there, they created it. Okay? You guys just use it for everyday shit. But Puerto Ricans used to use it in a different way in the 70s. You didn't smoke it. Take that black rock. Remember that black rock, Charlie? And put it in an old pot that nobody used. Your mother would light that shit up and walk around the house, cleaning the house, talking about, estoy limpiando la casa, quédate tranquila. And you had to take that smoke. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. Latina mothers will do anything to keep their children safe. They will fight muggers, abusers, abusive stepdads or dads, bullies, and yes, they will go against demons and spirits for their children. You know I ain't lying.
Or they use the powder version.
Yes.
Remember?
Latina mothers are the most sensitive women in the world. They will fight against anybody for the children. A real Latina mother. I'm not saying all Latina mothers are good. A real Latina mother. I know I ain't lying. Yo, I'm dead. That was my grandmother made me choke. Yeah, yo, listen. My mother used to go around the whole fucking house talking about take a hit, take a hit. What the fuck? That shit ain't weed. Yeah. Párate, párate, párate. Mommy, I'm sleeping. Párate, puñeta.
Right? Turn around.
Turn around. Fuck.
I used to hate that. As I'm turning around, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. What the hell is that for? Your aunt's ex-husband threw a curse at us, so we're fucking protecting y'all.
To protect us.
Little fucking Oya that nobody was allowed to touch. The little Oya, remember Charles?
Yep. You could tell because it had that black stain.
Yeah.
The burnt stain.
And they had that silver aluminum thing with 6 of them in it. Mm-hmm. They will break it up, and while they break it up, they're playing fucking Mi Chango es what? Mi Chango. Santa Bárbara, dime. Santa Bárbara, mi amor. I know I ain't lying. They did everything. Latina's mother did everything to protect us from everything. You know I ain't lying. But God forbid you embarrass them. God forbid you embarrass your Latina mother in front of company. God forbid you make your mother look stupid in front of his company. And I'm not talking about family members. I'm talking about white people and black people. Latina mothers and fathers hate it when their children fucking made them look bad in front of people. Because you got the whooping of a lifetime when you got home, or if you really bad, they waited till you got into the car. We're going home. Thank you so much for inviting us. You get in the car, you be like, oh, mommy, I have fun. And they turn around, you motherfucker, I told you not to run around. You made me look stupid. And kick your ass in the car while they driving. While they driving. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. My mother was a different breed. My mother didn't give a fuck. My mother will kick my ass in front of anybody. She did not give a shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not proving to you, I still got a scar right here. Right here. It's right there. I've had that scar since I was fucking 7 years old. I was misbehaving. My father, we were going up to Massachusetts to visit my mother's uncle. We're in a van, my father's work van. This is how Puerto Ricans used to get down in the 70s. In my father's work van, we used to take the cojines from the couches, Charles. Remember we used to be able to afford three-piece living room set, the love seat, the little seat, and the big seat, and it had those big-ass fucking cojines.
Mm-hmm.
They had plastic on them. That's why we were able to use them.
Plastic all over the place.
And we used to put it in the van. Whoever's house got invited had to bring their own cojines. I ain't lying, Charles. So if it was us, my mother had her cojines, and my aunt had to go with her cojines. We used to put it in the back of my father's van, and they used to buy Italian breads. They were this big, cut it down the side. Ham, spice ham, salami, American cheese and mayonnaise. There was no lettuce and tomatoes. My mother wasn't that classy. Okay? She wasn't that classy. And they would cut it into little pieces so we could have a snack to go on this trip from Manhattan. I lived in Lower East Side to Massachusetts. No AC.
No. Window down, boy.
Windows down on the side, windows down on the back. No, the doors were not allowed to open on the side because it was a commercial vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they only had one door on one side. They didn't have the two things yet. Okay? And we would travel all over to Massachusetts, having a good time, listening to 8-track tapes. You know how many times we listened to El Cantante 8-track from here to Massachusetts? That's a lot of times. Because if you missed a song, you had to wait till the whole 8-track plays
to hear it again.
Mm-hmm. We didn't have CDs then. We didn't have tapes. And we're driving up there, and we're now, listen, you got 37 people in the van. Kids start to get restless. People want to fall asleep. People want to eat. People want to use the bathroom. There's that, whatever. I'm acting up. I was like a little fucking bitch. I was like, I don't want to sit next to you. Stop touching me. He's leaning on me. I can't sit down. I can't do this. I became a fucking diva that day. I don't know what it was. And everybody's looking at me like, yo, we're here having fun, you know. We had little bingo things we were playing, cards and shit. You know, we're trying to make the best of it. And here I am, Miss fucking D. Stop touching me. Your foot is on me. Get off my jacket. Oh, my God, why did you come? Oh, I hate my aunt. Oh, I hate my cousin. Let me tell you something. I got a scar in my head. This was 1979. My mother made me shut the fuck up. She took off her platform disco shoe and hit me on the top of my fucking head with that. ¡Cállate, puñeta, que ya me está tiene cansada! Me tiene la crica hinchada! Boom! Knocked me the fuck out for the Massachusetts. I am keeping it as real as I can keep. I didn't say a word going from halfway point of Massachusetts or coming back. As a matter of fact, when I got out the van and met my mother's uncle, I was real polite. Buenos días, bendición. That's it. That's all I said. I didn't say shit. That platform shoe knocked me the fuck out. And I'm talking about something that John Travolta wore in Saturday Night Fever.
Damn.
Cállate, pa! I literally saw like the little birds and shit like in a cartoon. Stars and shit. To this day, I got that scar. To this day. I'm not bullshitting you. Till this day, I got that scar. Why? Because Latina women are born and bred to be warriors. All women are, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All women are. Filipinos, Dominicans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, they all are. All are. Women are bred to be warriors, real women. Not these ones you see on TikTok that just shake their ass and titties and get like 1 million views and shit. Here I am trying to make a fucking name for myself. Anyway, that's another story. Real women are warriors. They will fuck your shit up. I've seen a woman. My mother had 4 kids. I remember she painted a house, pregnant with my little brother, my little sister in her arm, teaching my brother how to do math and me doing the floor at the same time. And she did the whole apartment by herself. Yep. These days, you can't even get a bitch to get up and cook you food. She has to go to Uber Eats. Keeping it real.
Gotta call Siri. Siri, can you cook my husband some dinner?
Siri, how do you cook minute rice? Bitch! Cut the shit. I grew up in an era where women did as much as the working man did. And more. Because my mother had a job and took care of 4 kids when my father went out and hustled and had to work. That's the era I grew up in. Those are the mothers that guided the way for me to be at where I am today. Not only my mother, everybody knows I always talk about my mother. I love her to death. But today I'm giving shout outs to the aunts that were there when I was growing up. The older female cousins that was there when I was growing up. The women that lived in my neighborhood that was part of the community that saw when I was growing up. That would tell my mother, mira, Ralphie's on the fucking corner having a Winston. Bitch, you ratted me out. When I got home, my mother was like, come here. Yo, Charles, I washed my face. I cologne everything. I thought I got away with it, Charlie. Thought I got away with it. Fucking women are FBI super spies. Fucking, you guys created DNA before DNA was created. You know how she found out I was smoking, Charles, and I didn't know this? She goes, you were smoking. No, I wasn't. Dude, I had the cologne. I brushed my, I thought I had her beat. She goes, show me your fingers.
Oh, man.
I said, what do you mean? You know, you froze. You were like, I got it. What do you, wait. They didn't tell me about the fingers. Show me your fingers and go like this. When I went like this, Charles, the nicotine stains on the fingers. That's how I got busted. How the fuck did they know this shit? Mm-hmm. I'm talking about Charles. I did everything. Let me see your nails. My nails had stains, Charles. I didn't know I had. My mother went under my nails, scraped something off, put it on a white paper, put alcohol. She goes, you was. What? I thought she was testing out cocaine or something. She was actually thinking if I had fucking cigarette stains.
It was white. If it turns yellow,
I was fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I was fucked.
Sitting there looking like a pregnancy test, waiting for the
Hell
results.
yeah, nigga. I thought I had COVID or something. I was like, please come up negative. Please come up negative. I'm telling you, Milagro Williams, how are you? I'm telling you this right now. I grew up in an era where women were women. Women were women. They didn't give a fuck about how they looked and everything because they had things to do. I got in trouble in the 4th grade. I remember my teacher's name was Miss Franklin. She was a dyke. First time I ever seen a lesbian woman like her. Oh, she was an old dyke too. She used to walk around like she used to, like Taz from the WWE. Got me in fucking trouble. When I was.
Oh wow.
I heard my mother coming to the school from 4 blocks away. Excuse me, because I have a cold. I'm just 4 blocks away. I heard my mother coming. I was on the 5th floor at PS 19 in Lower East Side Manhattan, and I heard my mother walk away from 9th Street to 12th Street. 3 blocks away, I heard my mother coming. I knew I was in trouble. I knew I was in trouble. And how did I know that it was my mother? All Latino guys and black are going to know what I'm going to say. You a little bit younger people might not know, but I'm going to teach you a trick. We all knew how our mothers were coming because our mothers used to wear Rolos in their hair. Some of the big Rolos, the pink ones, Charles,
They had the whole style.
Yeah, remember
Big
the
to the
pink ones,
small.
Charles? Remember
Yup.
the pink ones? When my mother walked down the street of 2nd Avenue between 9th Street and 12th Street, it was very windy. I could hear the wind going through the Horolos. I knew it was my mother coming. It was like when you knew Godzilla was coming because you heard it from like 7 blocks down. Oh, shit, here she comes. And the closer she got, the louder the noise made. And you were the only one that were able to hear it. The other kids didn't hear it, only you, because you were programmed to listen to it.
They were like whales, like a certain sound.
Hey, Ralph, what's the matter? I just got to finish my homework right now before my mother comes. How do you know your mother's coming? Trust me, I know she's coming. And I'll be doing extra credit work, all kinds of shit before the class even finished. I was doing homework from a week earlier. I was doing homework. I was creating homework so I can show I was doing my work because I heard her coming. I was like, oh, shit. And then when she got up in the hallway, Charles, she gets a special pass. They used to give them, back then, they didn't give them paper passes. They didn't give them stickers. Visitor. He didn't have that. They used to give mothers weapons to come see their children in school. If you grew up in my era, you know what I'm talking about. The big wooden pass.
Yep.
The big wooden pass. Rosa, yeah, my mother was like that too. The big wooden pass. You're going to class 323, 3rd floor. She goes, I know where it is. There was no elevators then. There was no elevators in that school. My mother walked up 3 flights, and I heard it in the hallway. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't give a fuck. She showed up at the fucking, and she kicked open the door. Miss Franklin, I'm here. Everybody's looking to see whose mother is that. And there I am in the back of the class doing homework.
That's how you know that's the mother, that person's mother.
And my mother was looking at me. He just talking to her. Oh, Gracia, you know, Rafael has a bad tendency around people by himself. She was like, and I got, teacher didn't even finish talking. Like, oh, she was like, I already know what to do. Come here. Like, listen, you're not figuring out fucking chemistry. Bring your fucking ass right here, right now. I want to talk to you. It was like Dead Man Walking in the Green Mile, going from the back of the class to the beginning. Y'all know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. Because everybody who had their parents have to come and miss a day of midday novelas, or my mother used to watch, like, you know, Price is Right and shit like that, or the original Family Feud. I'm cutting into her time. And so you know that walk is the longest walk you will ever have. Because I remember getting up and walking toward the front of the class, and I can hear somebody go, Dead Man Walking. Get out of the way. Dead Man Walking.
Your friends be like, yo, can I have your G.I. Joes? You know?
Yo, they used to be like, yo, you gonna eat that applesauce for lunch later? Because it might not be needed.
You'll not be here. Can I get your sauce?
Yo, I swear to God, I do the walk of death. If you watch anybody who's getting executed on any TV show, any movie, any reality show, when they walk with the chains around their ankles and around their wrists, Charles. And I'm walking down like this, just holding my book bag, thinking that my book bag will defend me from getting the whooping of my life in front of all my friends. And I'm walking there, and I can still hear somebody say, Dead Man Walking. Make way. Dead Man Walking. My best friend standing right next to me with a Bible talking about, like, do you repent yourself to Jesus now?
I know.
What would be your last meal? Motherfucker, I'm in 3rd grade, 4th grade. Now later is fucking Alexander the Grapes or something. A Reese's Buttercup. Please, let me eat something before I get killed. And I went up there in front of the class. And I was put into the 3rd degree evil look where everybody's watching you like in a movie. Charles, can you give me that dun, dun, dun? You know? And while that's happening, all the faces, you know how they do in the movie, all the faces are looking at you like, oh, it's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? I tell you what happened. She looked at me and she said, what the fuck did I tell you at the house the other day? Told me, show my. No, motherfucker, that's not what I said. What did I tell you at the house the other day? Told me to show my clothes, put them in the drawer. No, that's not what I told you. What the fuck I told you the other day? Oh, that when I take a bath, make sure I clean my ears and my armpits. No, you're being a smart ass motherfucker. What did I say? And I'm trying not to say it.
I know.
I don't want to say it because if I said it, she's going to know I paid attention. I had no choice. Said it. Said that if you had to leave the house, smack the shit out of me. You know what she said to me? So that means you were paying attention. You just did it to be an asshole, right? Oh, man. Mom, that's not what it is. Whack, E.T. Charles, right across my fucking face in front of all my friends, the teacher. It was like a slow motion death scene of your favorite character in a Marvel movie or in a DC movie or in an action movie. The one you think that's going to make it and you're surprised that he's dead because it came from nowhere. It sounded like a bionic man or bionic woman coming at you. And when it hit with such a force that you see your spit and your sweat and your tears flying from your face. All you heard was
and even before you get smacked, you hear the kids in the background.
He's done.
He's done. He's gone.
I got hit so hard it felt like a Rocky movie, but they called it Ralphie. I got hit. And you ever see in the one in Rocky 3 where he falls down like this?
Down he's slow?
In the shadow?
Yeah.
That's the way I went down. I'm going down just like Rocky because when she hit me, all you heard was, and I'm going down. And you always got that smart-ass kid that thinks he's your best friend trying to help you out. He was like, Mickey, get up, Rocky. Get up. Come on, Rock, get up. I'm like, fuck you, nigga, I ain't getting back up. Hell no, if I get back up, she's going to know that it didn't hurt. I don't care how tough you are in this planet. I don't care how Mr. Cool or Miss Cool or whatever, how bad you think you are in this planet. I don't care how bad you think you are in this planet. There is no stronger punch than when the one you get from your mother or your father.
Especially the embarrassing ones in front of somebody.
I'm telling you right now, I'm 6 feet, 260 pounds. I'm still scared to get hit from my mother. Still scared to get hit from my mother. I don't give a shit how bad you think you are. When your mother gave you that smack, oh. If you ever got into an argument with a girl that smacked you, you're like, oh shit, bitch, you hit me? Oh, it's not like that with your mother or the person that raised you or my grandmother. It wasn't like that. When you got hit, you got that shock hit. When you get hit, Charles, give me the da-da. Be like, psh.
Wait, let me see if I got something. Oh, wait.
And then you're surprised, Charles. You gotta give me the da-da. When you get hit by your own mother, be like, psh. Because you couldn't know what to do. Didn't know what to do when your mother did. Didn't know.
You thought she was probably lying and all of a sudden right in front of everybody. Done.
I've seen my mother tear down a bedroom because my brother was acting up. Like, you want to stay here? You got to help out. Fucker was shit. Girls, he had money to go to the clubs. We had no money to give my mother. We were taught, Here as adults, live with our mother, still help out with the bill. As we were growing up, my mother got, back then, $50, $60 from me, whatever. And back then, that was a lot of money. Back growing up when I was a teenager, $50, $60 a week was a lot of money. And it helped out with the bills. That helped pay for groceries, electricity, home bill, everything that you were using. My mother showed us responsibility. My dad showed us responsibility. These kids today have no responsibilities. You got bitches bringing in their husbands to live with them in their grandmother's house because they don't have to pay no fucking rent. But never have a dime in their fucking pocket to go do something. How is it that you don't pay rent? You don't pay electric. You don't pay cable. The only thing you buy is groceries, pay your cell phone, and pay the insurance in your car. How is it that you never have money?
Yep.
How is that?
The ones that were like, I need to get another job because this is not helping.
How is that? You never have money. You work full-time jobs. Your parents are not making you pay rent. They tell you, just do a little bit here, do a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
Take some relief off of me. And you never have money. I never have money because I'm in debt like crazy, paying bills from 20 years ago, whatever, because when I was married. But I try my best. That's why now things are starting to happen. Everybody says, oh, my God, he got shirts. He got this. I'm not making any money yet. They opened the doors for me. And now it's up to me to make that happen. But I pay rent. I pay car notes. I pay insurance. I got telephone. I got food. Thank God I got a woman that once in a while helps me out and says, hey, babe, you know what? I don't like the refrigerator. It's a little too empty. Let me go get you something. That's what a relationship's supposed to do. But how the hell do you live in your mother or your grandmother's house and you don't have any fucking bills and you never got money? Explain this to me. Explain this to me.
I don't even know how they do it.
My mother enforced us to pay her money every week. And it wasn't because she was greedy. She was showing us responsibilities. If I borrowed $20, I had to pay it back, Charles.
Exactly.
And she knew when I got paid, because as soon as I got home, she was out the door going, mijo, I need those $20. I want to play the number tonight. Better have that $20. You better have that $20. Because if you didn't, you were fucked. When you didn't pay the money that you owe your parents and everything, you notice your dinner got a little smaller? I know I ain't lying. When you do good by your parents, you notice there's more leftovers, Charles?
Oh, yeah.
You had lunch being made for you.
No come eso.
No, don't go buy out, papi. I'm going to put a plate for you. I'm going to put a plate. I cooked extra so you could take some to work. Shit. Let you not pay some bills in my house. Did you make lunch for me? Yeah, there's a Chico stick and a slice of bread. Make yourself a cheese sandwich. Oh, pay me the $50 you borrowed the other day? Didn't you need $50 in food stamps so you can buy yourself, you and your girl, some dinner? God forbid you did that. The mothers of today, some of them are good. I see changes coming around. I see more mothers stepping up and doing right by their children, doing right by their man, and their man doing right by them. Despite whatever you go through. I see that. But I don't see it fast enough. I see men who flaunt themselves more than their own kids. Take care of themselves more than their own kids.
Got a whole lot.
It's a shame.
You see their kids all bummy looking and they all looking like they're going to a club.
Or they dress their kids up like clowns, buy them the most. why does a 3-year-old need Jordans? Explain this to me, ladies and gentlemen. Why does a 3-year-old need Jordans? They don't even know who Jordan is.
Mm-hmm.
They're never going to know who Jordan is. They didn't watch him play. They didn't watch him win championships. They didn't do any of that. Why are you buying a 3-year-old a pair of $150 Jordans, but you complain later that you got no money for diapers?
He wear his Jordans.
Think about what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. I bet you right now, if I go to my grandson, that he'll be happier with a pair of his favorite cartoon sneakers than a pair of Jordans.
Exactly.
Okay? Let's get this straight. He'll be happier with his Robo-Blocks or whatever type sneaker than Jordans.
Paw Patrols and all that other stuff.
Exactly.
You know?
Because he knows who those characters are. He knows what he watches. You give a child today a pair of Jordans, they don't know what that. Oh, I don't want that. I want toys. I want because they're born into this internet age.
Yep.
When I was growing up, my mother used to buy. You know what was cool to wear when I was growing up, Charles? When you had the Happy Days shirt with the Fonz thumbs up on
With the thumbs
that
up.
said, "Hey." That was cool to me.
The characters that we had, that's why.
But if you gave me a regular shirt, I was like, okay. Right, but put the Fonz on it. I was watching that shit. I was putting it on. My mother couldn't afford Nikes and fucking Reeboks and Pumas and shit like that when I was growing up. I had Pikeys. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Pikeys. Not Nikes, Pikeys. It's the Puerto Rican version of Nikes. You would buy them in Charlie Brown's or Buster Brown's.
Yep.
Or at the Army Navy store. Had that thick-ass rubber in the bottom. It was blue with the white stripes in the leg. Those were Pikeys. I was happy to have a pair of Pikeys.
We had the Buster Brown shoes.
Hell yeah. With the thick-ass sole. If you had some type of disfigurement, nobody knew because the soles were so big, you were still walking straight even if your leg was 3 inches shorter than the other.
My son's 5 years old. I think this is the first pair of name brand sneakers we got him. And we got it on Burlington's where it's cheap, like half price off.
Hell yeah, I got no shame going to Burlington. Margie hooked me onto that. I got a pair of 24 booty socks, Reeboks, for like $7.
Yep.
24 pairs. Honey, if you're watching, you know I ain't lying. This came from, look, this. This came from Burlington. We paid $7 for this shit last year. And you wouldn't know unless I didn't say nothing. I got no shame in my game. I got no shame in my game. Because the women of the world that I grew up with are different from the women of the world I see today.
Oh, big time.
My mother taught us how to mop. And not that fucking lazy shit where, oh, it's the Swifter.
Shit, we got one of those.
Yeah, but it's not the way we learned it, Charles.
Yeah.
You know how we learned it? You take the mop, you put it in a fucking bucket, you pick it up, you squeeze.
Yeah, we use it like once in a while, but we still use that. No, but we don't squeeze no more. We got the one that squeezes it for you.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, we got
Back then, we were taught to do the squeeze.
Oh, no, yeah, back then, yeah. Now they got that machine that
And if
does
your
it.
mother's back hurt, you're the one that had to do the squeezing. Ven acá. Exprímalo. Oh.
And then she still does it. Yeah, you don't see the water, it's still water in there.
Yeah.
Like, damn, but I've been squeezing for like 3 days. Like, come on now.
Now, before I do another hand, take the dirty water, put it through the toilet, and fill it up with clean water so I can finish cleaning. They used to mop 3 times.
I got to do the second one.
3 times before you were allowed to go on the floor. Oh, and God forbid you're sweeping and your feet are on the floor. Oh, my God. God forbid you leave your shoes on the floor while she's sweeping. You see her coming with the broom and you don't pick up your shoes were gone. Your chancletas were missing. God forbid you let, like Charles said before, God forbid you left a shirt or something on the floor.
It's done.
You're done. If it's not in the hamper, it's garbage.
I used to hate that, boy.
I'm keeping it real. And back then, we had those old hampers. Remember, Charles? They had the wallpaper on it.
Yeah.
They were made out of cardboard. They had the wooden flap.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid you try to be slick and throw clothes in there real quick. That shit hit your finger. Oh, shit.
I used to hate those, man. I was like, damn. Like they were alive. Like they wanted to eat you real quick. Like, come on now.
I know I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. I'm not here complaining. I'm actually praising on the way that I grew up. It was the greatest feeling in the world.
All right. A lot of things you would not change for nothing, you know?
No, listen, a lot of people say, oh, if you can go back in time and change one thing, what would you do? But if I had the chance to go back in time to change something, one thing, it'll be to put more attention in childhood on the way I grew up in the way. That's the only. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'll play this number instead of this number. Everybody says being rich is because you have money. No, actually it doesn't. The real meaning of being rich is what you have in here, what you have in life. Look at all these famous people that you guys worship. The Kim Kardashians, the Kanye West, Jersey Shore, all these people. When did you ever hear anything nice about them? They're always miserable. They're all miserable. The last of the dying breeds of actors that I grew up watching are still humbled. Some people be like, oh, he's too old. I don't want to watch Sylvester Stallone. I don't want to watch Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't want to watch this one. I don't want to watch that one. They're old. Still made better movies than you guys watch. They still made better movies. All right, sorry so late. It's okay, honey. The replay will be up. I'd rather sit down with my grandchildren and watch Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, the Flintstones, Gilligara, anything that had Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything that had Hanna-Barbera.
You know, me and my son watch that now.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we were just watching, oh, snap. The racing one. Remember that they were racing?
Speed Racer?
No. That all the characters. That
Oh, yeah. That you had Scooby-Doo versus this one.
Yeah, that's what
and they would be
watching.
racing in a plane or catch that pigeon.
Yeah.
Catch that pigeon. Yeah,
we
I
were
remember
just watching
those.
that. And then now he watches Gummy Bears.
Yeah. The Smurfs, all that shit when I was growing up, man.
I haven't put him to Smurfs yet. I haven't done the Smurfs yet.
Oh, you got to get him on Thundercats and get him on Silverhawks.
We already finished it.
Oh.
We finished Thundercats.
I don't know what that is, man. You guys don't know what it is to get up in the morning, early in the morning. We used to get up 2 hours before we had to go to school so we can watch The Great Space Coast.
Yep, all those.
Sesame Street. The Electric Company. Hey, you guys! And the one that my mother used to make us watch either before school or after school. Repeated. I tried to get Jace on Gargoyles, but
Oh my God, that was a good one.
he
Well, I guess because Gargoyle, the color of it is not really like a modern.
no,
color.
but you know what it is? My grandson is into a lot of video games. So unless it's like a video game or they're
Right.
drawn like an anime. When he gets older, he'll get into it because they had great stories.
But you
Anyway,
bring-
back to where
real quick, not to cut you off, but you bring Electric Company up. Remember the Spider-Man that was on the Electric?
was the
Company?
real Spider-Man.
The fake web.
Yeah, that he would
Like
just
a
be like,
rope.
ha.
Yeah. That's when Spider-Man became.
We used to
before it
watch
became famous.
Shazam. ISIS,
Yep.
all that stuff.
Before they became that famous.
The $6 million Man, the Bionic Woman, Wonder Woman,
Oh,
the
don't forget
Incredible Hulk, the Spider-Man, the old Captain America
I forgot
stuff.
about the Bionic Dog. How you gonna say the Bionic Man and Woman and no dog? Remember the Bionic?
Yeah, they had the Bionic Dog.
Like that. Like right now, like you're watching.
Vintage.
Oh, we were watching DuckTales.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
DuckTales. I mean, the Chipmunks.
He likes it. He watches. Oh yeah, the Chipmunks. He loves
The
it.
Animaniacs. The greatest episode of the Animaniacs when he said every country in the world.
Oh yeah.
One of the greatest fucking things you'll ever see in your life. They don't do that no more. But before we go, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who are watching the show. I want to say a Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies who stepped up to be a mother, stepmothers. My daughter, who adopted a daughter, I wish her all a great Mother's Day. And I also want to say congratulations to my daughter. Got engaged, and they bought a house. My daughter Chloe, you're the best. Cassandra, you're the best. To my other two who don't talk to me anymore, Thomas and Iris, I still love you. A happy Mother's Day to my mother. Mommy, I love you to death. Everything I am is because and of your support and your love and your strength that you overcome my mistakes. A lot of obstacles. My daughter Jadira, who I love, she's not mine by blood, but she's mine by love. I wish you a happy Mother's Day. You turn a wonderful mother and a great young lady. But before we go, this is a song that used to be sung every time this show ended. And we watched it religiously at 3:30, 4 p.m. on the WPIX Channel 11. It wasn't the WB or anything like that, Charles. And I know he's going to bring back memories for you. And I'm going to sing it so while we close out the show. See ya. Hope you had a good time.
Now.
Hope you had a good morning to ya. Hope I get to see you again.
Don't forget to see you again.
See ya. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good morning to ya. Hope I get to see you again. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. It's the R&R Show. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day. Que Dios me lo bendiga a todos y que viva Puerto Rico!
The following videos contain material that is not appropriate for young audiences or stuck